was jail. You don't get it though. You don't get it. Like some people they just don't get it. We gave you a chance. We've given you so many chances. You violated our bond at least 6 times on your first gun case. You pled 5 times you violated the first time. You picked up another case, a weed case, got rid of that case. Then you picked up another gun case. And when you picked up that third case, the gun case, you violated bond 7 times. That means I let you out at least 6 times and you violated conditions. And now you picked up a 4th case, and within 2 weeks of you getting out, you violate conditions, and you want me to let you out? Cute. What do you think I should say?
I later said, I didn't know it was in my parking lot. Like, I didn't know I couldn't go to my parking lot. Like, if not, I wouldn't have went outside at all. Like, that address, if you search it up, it's literally my parking lot. I didn't know I couldn't be in my parking lot. Like, I'm willing to do 24/7 house arrest, sir, to prove to you, like, I'm trying to do good for real. Like,
I don't believe you.
Like, I was really in my
parking lot. History is any indication. If I let you out in another 3 weeks, you'll be up here again with more violations. And Mr. Pena, you're way too much drama for me. I'm not going to do that again. I've learned my lesson. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Fool me 12 times, shame on me. I'm sorry, Connor. It ain't going to happen. Bye. Tell me, what's the extenuating circumstance?
Your Honor, last June, her fiance was murdered and died in her arms, and she was bludgeoned. She was stabbed several times. She was sent here from Alaska through crime victims, and so she has had a lot of trouble sleeping. She did this one situation with this alcohol. She drove while she was intoxicated, and but she's now seeing a psychiatrist. In fact, you have an appointment on the 23rd. So we've been working with the prosecutors in Alaska, and they're sending documents. We want to get a real good packet together. I spoke with Mr. Beadle, who indicated that if we could get a really good package, she has a chance to be in the program. She has no prior offenses. And you just need one more time.
Have you approved her or no?
I have not, because of her high BAC. That's something Judge she needs to approve.
What is the BAC?
0.268.
But I have to, it's 200 days and I have to put a limit on it, you know? So you tell me when we can have all this done.
We just need.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can get it done in 2 weeks. Yeah.
We can get it done in that time.
Okay, I'm fine with that. You know, the thing about it is if we all have issues, right? We all have issues, but it's not fair if you have issues, if I have issues, to put others' lives in danger because of those issues. You're right. If you want to get lit to where you have a 0.5, wonderful. Stay the hell home. Don't go out. And if you have to go out, in 2 minutes, 5 minutes, one button, you have. It's not fair. I will give you. It's not fair. I will give you 2 final weeks. You must have everything done and turned in by that time. Once you do, we will send you to go get a TRAS done. And then after that, we'll give you more time to get the rest of the stuff done. But you must have everything turned in by that time. Okay? Okay. Thanks. Please.
Thank you.
Of course.
Sure. Let's go. Okay. What, say it again?
2 days with 2 days credit on the
No,
tickets.
I'm sorry.
What's the name?
That's Jonathan.
Contreras, that's right. On the 661. Okay, Mr. Contreras, you're charged with 2 cases. You're charged with interference with the duties of a public servant, which I think is the one that's getting dismissed. In exchange for your plea on the reckless driving, you're facing up to 30 days in jail and or a $500 fine. You've worked out an agreement where they're offering you 3 days
2 days credit.
with 2 days credit. This will go now on your record. You are now facing a minimum of 30 days in jail if you ever pick up another case. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Let me make one more thing abundantly clear to you. To those people who act like a schlemiel in a car, the Texas legislature has made it extremely easy for them to take your car and seize it from you permanently. If you are caught racing, reckless driving, donuts, this type of act or street takeovers, I'm telling you, because we had a guy here last week on his second case, they took and they seized his car. This is now your first reckless driving. You pick up another one of these cases, it's very well possible they take your car from you permanently. Do you understand? You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty to something, you can never change this. You will be stuck with this for the rest of your life. How do you plead to this offense? I'm extremely serious that I couldn't believe it myself when they came in here and he told me that they seized his car. I couldn't believe it. But they're doing it. So be very careful. The next time you race, you may lose it permanently. Good luck, guys. Thanks. I'll roll you. I'll roll it. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Harris. Thanks, guys.
Make sure you go down to the suite. I'm here giving this, otherwise you'll have.
Pavel. Come on.
I think we're ready to go back to.
Of course. If you think that this is the easy way out, you are 100% mistaken. I told you that I was going to make it a miserable experience, and that's what I'm going to do. You will be expected to continue with what you were doing now. And at the first instance you try to toy with me, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. And now you will be stuck like Chuck because I'm going to put you in a rehab facility in the jail. It's a minimum of 9 months, depending on how well you respond to treatment. And if you don't respond well, you're looking at about 1.5 years in custody. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you're not going to kill yourself. More importantly, anyone else. And if that means keeping you with me, I'm going to do it in a heartbeat. You now stand charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You didn't put sober court on this.
She doesn't create it, it's the VA.
Pavel, we didn't put sober court on it.
Yeah, I wrote the conditions.
Okay, I'm gonna can I write it in there?
I'll print it out whenever you sign it.
Okay, so what I want to do with you is sober court. Sober court is a program that helps you get your life on track. And if you do well with them, they help you get a license for you to drive. But it's a program that's that's rewards you with things, right? You're now going to be doing a DWI education class. You'll be doing victim impact panels. You'll be doing community service. Depending on how well you do with them, they reward you. The rewards are that they will take away your community service and they will help you get a license. In fact, they will pay for you to get a license and a occupational, which is expensive. It's not cheap, but they will reward you with these things to help you pay for these things if you do well with them. That means attending, showing up, and not doing what you say you're going to do when in fact you're not doing it. You have to provide proof. Until we get you into sober court, though, you were with me. And if you try to play this game with me, I will put you in lockup until we get you into sober court. Do you understand? I'm not going to play this game with you. I want proof of what you're supposed to be doing. As part of this agreement, you will be doing a DWI repeat offender education class, 2 victim impact panels, a 4-hour anger management class, a TRAS, no alcohol, no drugs, guardian interlock, and random testing. You will also be doing the AA as well. Do you understand? Ms. Vielma, this is going to go on your record. It's going to be there forever. From now on, you are facing a minimum of 30 days in jail if you ever pick up another DWI. And actually, it's a second. So from now on, if you ever pick up another DWI, you will be facing a 3rd-degree felony, 2 to 10 in the penitentiary. Some people only learn by going to prison. Is that going to be you? I don't know. What matters is, what are you going to be thinking in 20 years? Not now. Time heals all wounds. In 5 years, you're going to forget about this. How do you plead to the offense, man? You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. You know, I was telling Ms. Rodriguez here that the idea is to make your experience so miserable that you think twice. I don't know if we're here. Yeah, I don't know if we're there yet. Here with you. Only time will tell. You can shed as many tears as you want, but the real test is, what are you going to be doing when you're faced with the dilemma, when you're out there at a bar? Are you going to get in a car again, even if it's 15 years away? How do you plead to the offense, man? I will find you guilty. I will follow the agreement. So I still want her coming here with us, proving to us that she's doing AA, taking drug tests 3 times a week. And then the drug test will continue. Did you get a date for sober for the TRAS?
Yes, it's not even on 19th.
Oh, 3 days? Oh, wonderful. Great. So this is great because that way we can get you in and expedite you as soon as possible. Okay, thank you so much. We're good. Yes, yes, of course. Oh, 2-year driver license suspension. Hello? No, we already did. Thanks. Yes, ma'am. Yes. No, just that. Thank you. Mr. Olivares, what time does court start?
Sorry,
What time does court start?
8:30.
What time is it now?
I'm not sure. Afternoon.
Look behind you.
12:05.
Why is it that you're 4 hours late?
I overstepped, honestly.
Next time I'm going to put you out. Do you understand me?
I understand.
You're charged with burglary of a motor vehicle. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
On April 8th, 2024, officers were dispatched to 1516 Smallwood, Unit 1 in Harris County, Texas. DMV in progress. Complainant witnessed defendant breaking into her vehicle and did not give authorization to the defendant or anyone to be inside the vehicle. When complainant saw the defendant in the vehicle, she then turned on the lights through her key fob that was parked next to the vehicle, and the defendant was in. No reaction from the defendant while he was inside without permission. After that, both complainants approached the vehicle from the passenger side to question the defendant. Immediately, the defendant hopped out of the vehicle, ran off. Officers located the defendant who matched the description, and complainant filled out a witness admonishment form and identified the defendant.
Mr. Olivares, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm now sending you for a drug and alcohol test. I want to know what's in your system at all. And then I'm going to reset your case for tomorrow, and I want you back here tomorrow. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you come at this time tomorrow, things are not going to go well for you. In your seat at 8:30 tomorrow morning. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'm going to have you sign a reset with Victoria, and then I'm going to get you with Jeremiah. We're going to send you for a drug and alcohol test now, and then I'll see you tomorrow morning.